You're listening to Why You Suck in Bed on the Riotcast Network. Riotcast.com.
What if there's a big black cock in Star Wars? Would you watch it? Oh my god, I would love that.
Hey, Why You Suck in Bed fans, it's Bruno.
Now, I'm just standing here, and what did you just offer your husband?
I offered him a blowjob if he goes to Jamaica.
But you also said that you swallow.
Yes.
Now, since you offered it to him, does that mean that you don't do it that much?
I do, but I don't swallow.
So the swallow's a kicker. Does that turn you on if she was swallowing?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Going to Jamaica?
What?
Are we going to Jamaica?
I don't know.
You're going to Jamaica?
You gotta practice the swallowing.
What?
You have to practice the swallowing.
If we're going to Jamaica, I'll swallow from now until when we leave.
Oh my God! You're going to Jamaica
On a daily basis?
What?
On a daily basis?
Daily basis. Right now. Drop trout.
Just look at this shit I just get into, and I just stumbled upon this. I thought you guys should hear this. So
You know who we are.
anyway, that's a beautiful thing. These people don't care who you are; they just want to know that there are people like this in the world, and this is fantastic. Anyway, thank you.
Yes.
Are you so you're going to Jamaica, right?
We'll see.
You fucking asshole. Can I get your name?
Danielle Stewart.
And you are a comedian, right?
Yes, that's correct.
All right. Now you have a very provocative set. You talk
you
about
think so?
you talk about sex a lot. You were doing a big hand job motion during your set.
Yes, that's true.
Okay. What's your favorite sex toy?
I have a vibrator that is from, I can't remember the brand name. Oh, it's really good, though.
Is it one of those Harley vibrators from one of those fucking... Okay.
No, it's not. It's actually...
I know somebody that has one. It's whatever.
Well, I have two vibrators. I have one that's a neck massager, old school, like from the 70s.
Did you really bring that with you?
Family. Oh, of course. Yeah, of course. I have that one, and then I also have a smaller one that I really like. That's kind of like a weird shape. But anyway, my vibrator is what I is my favorite sex toy.
Now you're
A lot of different levels of vibration.
you have like a gun rack full of
Yeah. Exactly.
All right,
yeah.
cool. Now, are you single?
Yes.
All right, you're single. When was your last long relationship with someone?
It ended in June of 2012.
How long were you together?
2 years.
All right. Now, if your guy had to do like a sexy photo shoot with a female photographer and you weren't allowed to attend, how would you feel?
I wouldn't care. I'll tell you how I would feel.
Yeah, I want to know how you
I'll
would
tell you how I would feel. Completely revolted that he was going to do a sexy photo shoot at all.
Well, okay.
Because that's disgusting. I don't care about the female photographer, me not being there. That is so beside the point.
Okay.
Why is he doing a glamour shots? I don't know. I don't want him to do boudoir shots. Like, that's not attractive to me.
Okay. That's what. Now, I don't care. Now, we are in Jamaica, right? For the Running Man Block Party.
That's correct.
Have you noticed there are a lot of hall passes being given round?
You know, I hear the term, I got a hall pass from my wife being thrown around. I'm telling you, none of them are being used.
Yeah.
Zero.
Okay. Now, don't look and get away from the microphone. So, okay. Anyway, I'm trying to, the thing I just said is, kind of right in front of me, so I'm trying to...
Right.
All right. So, anyway.
Right, I understand.
Okay, thank you. So, I'm just
winging this, guys.
No, you're doing a great job.
Oh, thank you very much. This is usually how it goes because I usually just drink and just wing it.
Are you high?
No, I don't smoke.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Thank you very much. No, I don't smoke. I quit years ago.
Because you seem high.
I'm not high.
Okay,
I'm
all
actually
right.
like really tired because we got to catch a flight in like 4 hours.
Oh,
back.
really?
Yeah, we do. God, I'm trying to think of all these fucking. Has a guy ever farted while you were blowing him?
You know, that's never happened, no, but I have heard of that. I, however, though, have queefed when a guy's eating me out.
Yeah, I bet you.
Which is way grosser than a guy farting when you're blowing him.
Yeah, but I bet you kept on going too. Didn't care. He didn't care.
Yeah, we laughed.
Uh-huh.
And then, no, I think that was over at that point. We laughed, and then the moment was broken, and then we just had sex.
So how is it, because you tour a lot, right? You're on the road a lot.
Uh-huh.
How is since you're single, how is your sex life on the road?
When I first started going out on the road, I went a little drunk with freedom, so to speak. I was like, I'm new people, and I made a couple of cardinal mistakes that you don't make as a stand-up comic, female stand-up comic, which is I boned a comedy club bartender. Oh. And then I boned a comedy club manager. And then I went, you know what, Danielle? You are too incestuous. You need to wrap it up. You gotta zip it up. You gotta close down for business. So that was it. That was like my first couple months on the road, and I haven't boned on the road since.
Now, during your whole set, you talk, about sex a lot. Has any, like, I don't know if you're joking or not. It's very funny, by the way. I don't know how much material is actually realistic or comedy. Have any guys actually approached you and say, like, well, you said you'd do this,
No, well, the only thing that's happened is, by the way, everything in my act is true, except for the shit on the chest joke.
Oh.
I don't shit on people's chests, but...
That's in her set, guys.
Yes.
You gotta listen to it.
Spoiler alert. Anyway...
But you do sell blowjob for $1 coupons.
No, I just give them away for free.
Okay, that's good.
It's getting super loud. I haven't ever had anybody say, hey, you said you do this or blah, 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 but I have hooked up with a guy, and he went down on me, and he said, I thought you had a Brazilian wax. And I was like, at some point in my life, yes, I had a Brazilian wax. No, I don't always have a Brazilian wax. They're like $55, and I can't do them every month. So, sorry that I have pubic hair. Do you want to just call it a night, or do you want to get on with this?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I know it's really late, and I thank you for your time. Where can people follow you on Twitter and ask you some questions? Guys, you got to follow her and ask her some sexy questions because she's actually really funny.
Thank you. My Twitter is @TheDannyStew, and that's TheDaniStew, and my website is DanielleStewart.com.
Awesome. Thank you for your time, and I hope you had fun in Jamaica.
I had an amazing time in Jamaica.
Did you get laid, by the way?
No, but I did get tan, which is way better.
We all got tan. Look at my fucking forehead. Anyway, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Boned. You're married and you're divorced.
Divorced.
All right.
Single.
Oh, you're single?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. All right. You're single. What's one thing that's on your bucket list sexually that you want to do? It could be a position. It could be a threesome. It could be with ethnicity. It could be anything you want. Like, what would be the one thing you want to do?
An Asian non-hooker. Every Asian I've always had has been a hooker. I'd like to get a non-hooker Asian.
Oh, that's cool. So you're into Asian?
Sure.
Okay, cool. How about you?
Black lady that's not 50 years old plus.
So you've been with a black lady that's over 50?
Yeah.
How was she, by the way?
She was all right, to be honest
Yeah?
with you. She's actually wearing my bracelet on her ankle.
Okay, so now you say you're divorced. Now, when you were divorced, if your wife was to do like a sexy, risque photo shoot with a male photographer and you weren't allowed to attend the photo shoot, how would you feel?
Good for her. Photographer's probably gay.
Thanks, bro. Thanks, man. I'll see you again. What?
The photographer is probably gay.
Would he have to be gay?
I could care less.
I mean, so you don't really care?
No.
Okay. What about you? Would it bother you if you had a girlfriend and she did a sexy photo shoot and the guy was a male and you couldn't attend the photo shoot?
If I trusted her, it wouldn't bother me. But more
it's not that you don't.
She would be a whore, and I wouldn't trust her. So more than likely, I wouldn't.
Well, it's not really. Sometimes it's not really trusting the girl. It's more like not trusting the photographer. You know what I mean? Like one of those things, like putting them in an awkward position.
Right, but if you trust her, she ain't gonna do anything unscrupulous or nothing. She's gonna do what you would expect of her.
Okay. Have you ever farted while a girl's blowing you?
Yeah.
Did they finish?
Yeah, absolutely. She had to. I was paying her.
Oh, she's a hooker. How much was the most you ever paid for a hooker?
Like $200-300 probably.
And what did they do? Everything?
Yeah, I don't take long, so they don't have to do much.
Oh, so it's like $300 for a pop?
Yeah, pretty much.
Wouldn't it be easy just to jerk off?
Usually that's what you do, is if you're not sure about getting one, you jerk off first, and if you still want to bang a hooker afterwards, you really want to do it.
Oh, and it lasts longer.
Yeah, usually.
All right. Yeah. That's kind of cool. Okay. How about you?
What, about the hooker? Ask the question again.
Have you ever been with a hooker before?
Many times.
Okay. You get. I'm assuming you live. I don't even know what country you're from. Are you in America, Canadian?
I'm an American.
All right, cool. Now, when you get hookers, is it like abroad or in?
It's usually in Sea Caucus.
It's always in Sea Caucus. Okay, I had no idea. Now, what's the most you've ever paid for a hooker?
The most was $350, and actually, I was so drunk, couldn't get it up. She popped a pimple on my leg.
That's kind of interesting.
I still gave it to her. What was I going to do? Say no?
Okay, that's cool. Now, when you were married, before you from when you started to go out with her, and then you were engaged and then married, when you were married, would you say that the amount of blowjobs that you've gotten, did they go up or did they go down since you were married?
It was the whole relationship was based on sex, so.
That's all it was, and that's why you don't think it worked?
No, it didn't work because she was jealous and angry, and I was just me.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, thanks for your time, guys. Can I use it?
Awesome. Use it. Hey, tell Danielle I love her.
Hey, Danielle, where the fuck are you? All right, thank you. That's kind of interesting. Now you married, single?
I'm single.
Okay, cool. Okay. When's your last girlfriend that you had or whatever?
Well, I have a girlfriend. I'm just not married.
What?
I have a girlfriend. I'm not married to her, though.
Okay. Now, if your girlfriend wants to do like a sexy photo shoot, but you weren't allowed to attend and it was a male photographer, how would you feel?
Well, probably wouldn't let her do it.
Would you be mad?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. What's one thing that you would want to try sexually that you haven't done? That's like on your bucket list.
With her, anal.
It could be with any, it could be okay with her.
With anybody?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, what would be like the best fucking thing?
Some fucking like real weird. I think like.
I mean, it doesn't have to be like a position. It could be with like an ethnicity. It could be with like
Yeah. I don't know. Like something fucking real. I get weird. I'm into like weird shit. So.
Are you? What kind of weird shit? I want to know.
I don't know. Like fucking. Have like a porn star teacher how to fucking suck my dick.
That's awesome.
I had a dream about that last night actually, and I thought it really happened. And then I woke up and I was like, oh, it didn't happen.
So you want to have a porn star teach her how to suck a dick?
Yeah, like.
But it would have to be on you though, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, but like, what if she could actually say, have a porn star teach her how to suck a really good dick, but it has to be one time she has to do a lesson with another guy?
No,
no. It has to be only with you.
I wouldn't like that. Yeah.
All right, so you have like a
the porn star's in there with me. You know what I mean? Like she's sucking my dick and she's coaching my girlfriend how to suck my dick.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Which I thought would be pretty fun. You know?
That'd be awesome. Yeah. All right. Okay, so you have one of those like Gurr mentalities, meaning like motherfucker, like it's mine. Like, you don't want to share.
Yeah, no, I don't.
That's why the photographer kind of bugs you and everything like that.
Yeah.
Right? Are you on Twitter or Facebook or anything like that?
I'm on Facebook. Yeah.
You are on Facebook. Now, is your girlfriend on Facebook too?
Yeah.
All right. Now, would it bother you if like a really hot guy started like I guess friending her on Facebook or whatever, and you're like, what the fuck? And then would it bug you knowing like what the fuck's going on in the private messaging?
No, I would. I would fucking. That
it drive you mental?
I would think about it all the fucking time, and I would try and sneak on to her.
Have you ever done that?
Yeah.
Oh, get the fuck out. That's awesome. Okay.
And I never found anything, obviously, but.
Okay.
Yeah, I think about. I just don't trust women.
Okay.
I mean, she's a trustworthy girl. She's a great girl. I just fucking don't trust women in general.
Okay. How do you think if you followed like a hot girl and whatever, how do you think she would feel?
I'm a guy. Like I can do that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, as long as I'm not like hooking up with her, but I can do that because I'm a guy.
Okay.
She's a girl. She's just supposed to be with me.
I hear you. Okay.
Because I know what I'm doing. I don't know what she's doing. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, she could be thinking the same thing, so I'm just taking the other side. Did your girlfriend have a sex toy?
Yeah.
Do you use it together on her?
I use it on her. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Did she like it?
Yeah.
Did she ask for it, or you
I actually, we went to a store. I bought it and just used it on her. It's pretty cool.
She loves it?
She loves it, yeah.
Awesome. Does it bother you that she's using it probably right now while you're in front of me in Jamaica?
Probably. No, it doesn't bother me. That doesn't bother me.
All right. No, that's cool.
Toy.
As long as it's not with anybody else.
It's at my house, we don't live together.
Okay. That's cool.
I took the batteries,
Get the fuck out.
in my suitcase. No, I'm only kidding.
That's awesome. Did you hook up at all here in Jamaica? No one knows who the fuck you are.
No.
Would you like to? Who you are?
I would. No, I'm not really that kind of guy.
Okay.
If it happened like fucking somebody threw themselves at me, maybe I would, but I'm not looking.
Okay. Well, there was a lot of couples here, and I heard the term hall pass being thrown around a lot.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
No. Okay. Well, how would you? Okay. I see what you mean.
I didn't get that. I got fucking. You better not, or I'll cut your dick off.
Okay. So you guys are possessive of each other. That's cool.
I like it.
I think that's normal.
Yeah.
I think that's very normal. I think the other stuff is abnormal. Not with you. I'm talking about with other people. I'm like, go ahead, fuck my wife.
Right.
I've already seen people openly in front of me.
I saw some last night.
Yeah. So that's why I'm kind of like, what the fuck? This is going on. So anyway,
I'm not gonna name any names. So I saw it last night.
So anyway, thanks for your time, man.
Yeah, cool, awesome.
Go ahead, fuck my wife. Now you guys are married.
Right.
How long have you been married for?
Coming up 13 years.
Congratulations. Now, do you have a sex toy that you incorporate in your sexual activity?
Not on a regular basis. No.
But you do.
In the past, we have.
Does she have to? And when I'm pointing at she's literally right next to him.
Right.
I'll ask you. Do you have to ask to be brought in, or does he just do it?
I don't like sex toys at all, actually.
Oh. Okay.
She's all flesh. She's no plastic.
Okay. So
I don't even really like fingers.
Oh. You just want the act.
Like cock or tongue.
Fair enough.
Fingers only when tongue's involved.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Now, since you've been married, has the amount of oral sex that you've given each other, has it gone up? Has it gone down, or has it maintained?
I'd say what I give is maintained.
Okay. And this
Since we've been married.
has it gone?
Yeah, I would say maintain. And what I receive is
All right, cool. No, because a lot of people always ask me that. They always say, "What the hell happened? I got married and the oral sex just dropped." So,
that was a marriage predicated on bullshit then to begin with.
Okay. Well, this is what's. I'm just asking your opinion.
Yeah, we're just telling you honestly.
If she was to do, and I'm just pointing at you, by the way.
Yeah.
If your wife was to do a sexy photo shoot with a male photographer, and you were allowed to attend it, how would you feel? You have to be there. Like, would it fucking drive you nuts?
No, well, I don't. Well, that's a hard question. I mean, I wouldn't feel a way about it.
Put it this way: you'd probably be like, "No, that's cool," but actually, when it's about to happen, you'd probably get fucking pissed, right? Am I the only one? What the fuck? Okay.
I don't think you would.
No, not really. No. Because
I guess maybe he might want to meet whoever was doing the photography.
Okay.
Just make sure it's on the up.
Right. Other than that, though, I don't think he would feel like he needed to be there. But you can ask him.
We got that level of trust, I believe. Yeah.
Okay. Has he ever farted while you were blowing him?
Not that she knows.
No, probably, absolutely. I'm sure. Haven't you? I'm sure. I can't remember recently that you have, but
if it happened, I don't see
he
how
farts
it could
constantly.
Everybody farts constantly.
It probably didn't continue once the fart occurred, though. Yeah, it probably ended the oral.
Deal breaker.
Yeah.
What's one thing that's on both of your bucket list sexually that you guys haven't done?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know.
Put it this way: if there's
There's
one thing you
nothing
can.
on my bucket list sexually that I haven't done.
It doesn't have to be a position or anything like that. It could be like with
third wheel, whatever.
Well, it could be whatever. It's like I've always wanted an Asian. I've always wanted a black guy. I've always wanted a
it doesn't
redhead.
necessarily have to be within the couple kind of thing.
No, well, no.
And
okay.
answer honestly.
Yeah, answer honestly. This is kind of interesting. It'd be cool to tell her. I think that'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
right.
I would love to.
Learn something new about you.
This is what we do here. I want you
Jesus.
guys to find out about this stuff.
Right.
Maybe you can hook up. We're still in Jamaica.
You know, I mean, probably maybe younger days want something, but I gotta say, she keeps me pretty happy and satisfied. Just us two alone, you know.
But there's not one thing.
Oh God, one.
If you
thing.
could have one thing, what would it be?
Oh, probably the typical male dude, you know, third wheel, another chick.
Okay. How about you?
I'm satisfied. I've fulfilled.
No, there has to be something.
Say third wheel, another chick.
It could be anything. You can answer honestly. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. Saying, oh, what? You know what would be cool? This. It could be anything.
I know it could be. It could be anything, but I'm trying to think of what it could be, and I mean, that would be all right, I guess. But I don't think that's real cool, actually, because I think that would cause problems.
Yeah, I know. I'm just answering the question, asking questions.
Somewhere down the road, that's going to get brought up.
You know what?
Caveated it with
right.
You're still in Jamaica. There's still time. I don't know when the fuck you leave, and there's a lot of people around there that you're never gonna fucking see.
Trust me, though, it's a here, live, and work sometimes. So.
Well, anyway, thank you for your time. Thank you for answering. Honestly, it's good. Thank you for opening up to me and to these people here. You guys don't know who the fuck they are, but I do. Anyway, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
How was your lap dance?
The lap dance was great until I ran out of money.
You think the more you paid, the more you got?
Yes. Actually, and what's funny is I didn't run out of money. I ran out of money I was willing to give her unless she was going to leave with me. So.
Did she touch you at all?
Yes, she did.
Really? Where did she touch you?
She touched me with her nose along my erogenous zone of my neck.
Did it work? Did it work? Did you get like a?
I was chubbied.
Was she cute?
Yeah, she was very cute, and she was Asian, and I like Asian and cute.
Well, I think this bartender is telling me to be quiet. So
why?
Because
fuck that.
I'm interviewing.
So we're outside in Boston, right? And we're out here smoking a cigarette. Now, you said you're gay.
Yes.
So, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's awesome. Have you ever given a guy a blowjob and has he farted while you're giving him one?
Actually, no. I will have to say no for that question.
How about, have you ever gotten one and farted while you were...
Have I gotten a blowjob while I farted?
Yeah.
No.
Oh. Now,
it is really funny, though, I gotta say, because that is my personality, and I find funny in everything, but no.
So,
unfortunately, no. I gotta say, unfortunately.
Okay, so now, if you were blowing a guy, would you find it, and he farted, would you finish him off still, or would you laugh, or what would you do?
I would laugh, find it funny, and then finish him off.
Okay.
Because that is just who I am.
Okay. That's great. Now, do you masturbate a lot? I do. I don't give a shit. Do you?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the girls on the show, they're into guy-on-guy male porn. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, do you watch like girl-on-girl porn? Will that get you off at all?
No.
No. You have to watch guy-on-guy.
It has to be at least guy on girl for me. At least.
Okay.
It has to be a hot straight guy fucking this bitch.
Okay.
I watch gay porn, like, no problem, but like I said, it has to be at least guy on girl.
Okay. Now, is there one thing, like, does the guy have to dress up, like, in a certain way for you to turn you on? Like, if a guy has, like, tight jeans, like, I'm trying to figure out, like, what kind of attire they would wear that would really turn you on.
Well, I shouldn't be saying this, but the kind of guy that turns me on is the kind of guy that, like, kind of wants the gay sex, but doesn't want to say it, but it happens anyways, because I'm just that fucking good.
Okay.
But, I don't know how to answer. What's the question?
I totally forgot what the fucking question was. The kind of attire, like what kind of turns you on about a guy? Like, if he were, like, how he dresses, like, what would, like, turn you on the most about how a guy dresses?
Well, I just recently watched the movie Oxymorons. It's a Charlestown-based movie out of Boston. And I want to say, I don't know, like, when I watch this movie, the guys out of Boston, the Irish dudes, like, they're just hot as shit. I'm not going to lie.
Irish dudes?
I'm not going to lie. They are hot. Especially out of this movie, Oxymorons. That's what it's called. You better check it out on Netflix.
So you're actually Brazilian. You're actually talking a little bit of Portuguese before, too.
Yes, I'm Brazilian. I speak ghetto Portuguese. But I grew up in Boston my whole life, so I know the scene, I know the gay scene, I know everything. Like, Boston is just the place to fucking be.
You love it here, right?
I love it. Boston is my home and has always been my home. I want to move to New York, but Boston will always be my home, away from home.
Now, are you, as they say, a top or a bottom?
I am a bottom.
You're a bottom?
I get fucked in the A.
What about being a top? You don't prefer it? You don't?
Well, okay, so my boyfriend, we switch off, so, you know, it kind of just happens the way it does. I prefer to be the bottom, obviously, I'm the bitch. But, you know, if it happens the way people are saying it happens, like I'm gonna be the top, then it's gonna happen, you know? It's sex.
Totally, I agree. What's the one thing you would tell heterosexual females who don't blow like their husbands or guys or whatever? Well, like, why do you think women don't give oral sex to their guys?
They're really scared of what it tastes like, or they're really scared of what it feels like in their mouths. But I gotta say, it feels really good. You gotta try it, bitch. You gotta fucking try it.
Now, if a guy's blowing you, and it doesn't matter if he spits or swallows to you?
No, it does not.
It doesn't matter to you?
No, because I swallow spitters or quitters. You always gotta remember that. But, you know, if you spit, then whatever. It's Boston. We don't judge.
Well, thanks for your time, buddy. Thanks a lot.
No problem.
And now a word from our sponsor.
Amazon.com, Gamefly.
Amazon.com, our sponsor. Go to riotcast.com, click on the Why You Suck in Bed page, and we are there at the Amazon.com banner. If you buy your shit from Amazon through our link, we get a small percentage so we can pay for this podcast and keep it free for you guys.
I fucking love Amazon.
Gamefly.com. Some good kiddie video games. The Netflix of video games.
For video games.
Gamefly.com/suck.
And
tweakedaudio.com. These guys are awesome. If you need any kind of earbuds, they have all different kinds, all different colors. They have mic'd earbuds, non-mic'd earbuds. They are very comfortable.
I need new earbuds.
Their sound's amazing.
Tell me the name again.
Tweakedaudio.com. You put in the promo code SUCK and you get 33% off.
I'm on that.
And they're hot. They have green ones, pink ones. They have ones that are wood. They look like little pieces of wood in your ears.
Mic'd ones cool. You can use with your phone.
That's right. We love Tweaked Audio. I love the free samples they gave us.
You're listening to my good friend Bruno on a show that was named after his major problem. It's called Why You Suck in Bed. And I don't know why Bruno sucks in bed. I banged him a few times, and he's average at best.
Was that pretty good, though?
No, average doesn't mean you were pretty good. It means you're average.
All right. Well, thank you.
He sucks at listening, too.
Married, single? Married. Okay. How long have you been married?
About 6 years.
6 years. How's your sex life?
Pretty good.
All right.
Wait, tell them what you told us. Well, I haven't had it in a while because she's kind of pregnant.
Pity. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Pity what? Did you say pity what? Did she at least blow you?
Yeah. I get pity head.
Oh, dude. That sucks, dude. Now, does your wife or girlfriend have a dildo?
Yes, she does.
Okay. Is it worse to find out if it's big and black or double-sided?
Big and black.
If it
vibrates. Because she has a double-sided.
Oh, she does?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Is that the other side for you? No.
Who's it for?
She just has it. I don't know. Change it up.
All right. I want to hit on this, but anyway. If she was to do a sexy photo shoot, like a spread or something like that, but it doesn't have to be really like nude or anything like that, and it was with a male photographer, but you weren't allowed to attend, how would you feel?
I'd be okay with it.
You're okay with that?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, cool. Some people are kind of like, possessive and,
New.
What's one thing your wife has still refused to do sexually, knowing that you would enjoy it very much?
Not that I'm aware of. She's pretty open to anything.
Oh, you try everything with her?
Oh, yeah.
And have you ever farted while you were getting a blowjob?
Several times.
Did she finish?
No. That's the.
So once you fart, you're done.
Yeah, I'm pretty much
Okay.
pretty shot out of the water.
Okay.
Shit on my chest.
This is actually great. There's these people out here. Anyway, thank you very much. How often do you masturbate now that she's married?
Constantly and every day. It's a regular thing.
I masturbated earlier today too. Everybody does.
I'm a little upset that I didn't do it before I left.
Why?
Because
You see some hot chicks here tonight.
You know what? That's the problem. I should have done it before I left.
All right. Would your wife ever consider giving you a hall pass, or would you ever give your wife a hall pass?
I love that movie. Great movie, but not going to happen.
All right.
No, sorry.
What's the one attire that your wife could wear that would turn you on the most? Or like one accessory, put it that way. Not one like maybe if she wears glasses, boots, knee highs, anything like that. Like what's the one thing that she wears? Like fuck, she's hot.
Oh, jeez, there's so many things. I guess a young schoolgirl outfit would be the.
Would be the one?
Yeah. No, but now I'm going to buy one.
Go fucking buy her one
right now.
Go to AdamandEve.com, guys.
All right, I will. I like the
little shameless plug. You can also go to Amazon.com. Go through our website, click on the thing. We get a little percentage to help us buy equipment. But anyway, buy her that schoolgirl outfit.
I will.
But buy it for when she's not pregnant.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Okay. Well, anyway, thank you very much.
I'm Adam and Eve contract star Tegan Presley, and you're listening to Why You Suck in Bed.
Do you masturbate a lot? I do. I don't give a shit. Here's Tegan Presley. I've been off to her many times, by the way. Anyway, Tegan. She's busy here. Tegan, does a guy's penis size determine how much you're going to get paid?
Determine how much they're going to get paid?
Determine how much you're going to get paid. Like, is there like, oh, if it's over 10 inches, I get X amount of money?
I only do women now, but back when I used to do guys, no, it wasn't.
No?
It's just you knew what you were getting into.
Would you, you love your job, obviously, right?
Yes.
So when you were starting off, would you take, when the people are more eager and, trying to get in the industry, would you take double the amount of money to work with someone you don't like, or take half the money to work with someone you do like?
Half the money to work with someone I like.
And you're in that position now that you can actually pick everybody that you want.
I know, and because also if you take double the money and then you fuck someone, you can never burn that memory out of your brain, even though you want to.
What do you think, like the average listener here, like if they're with a person that's not willing to experiment, like their partner, what do you think that they should do? Like, you think they should just leave, or they should just try it out, or like, what advice would you give, like the average person whose partner's not willing to experiment?
You can have a talk about it and find out, like, if there's even any way that they would remotely try any of it or an aspect of it. It may not be the whole shebang and everything you want right away, but if you can get them comfortable, kind of like baby steps, then maybe they'll start to like it, and if not, then I don't even know. You should or get off the pot.
That's a good way to look at it. Well, anyway, thanks for your time.
Very bad analogy there.
Yeah, no shitting. Thank you. Hey, by the way, have you ever farted in a guy's face while he's eating you out?
No, and I should hope it wouldn't happen.
I'm sure it's happened.
I would be mortified. I'd be like, yeah, I ain't having sex for a little while now.
Well, anyway, thanks for your time, Tegan.
Thank you, baby.
It's Bruno, and I'm here with, can I get your name?
Ed Powers.
I see many of your videos. Good work, by the way.
Thank you.
Out of the girls that you've auditioned, who do you think was the one that was not going to be that good? It actually turned out to be the biggest.
You mean somebody I thought would be like a flash in a pan and then become a big star?
But that was that you performed with.
I can't think of anybody in the past, but what's her name? No. Okay, let me think. You have to put that on pause. I got to think about that.
All right, so who would your answer be?
Okay, well, there would be a girl who would come and just do a single solo masturbation and then come back and let me masturbate with her, and then come back with the boyfriend, and then come back with the boyfriend and let me jump in and then become a big star. That was Nautica.
Nautica Torn?
Yes.
Okay. I know exactly who she is. Now, has a girl ever asked you to stop filming while you're in the middle of having sex with her?
You mean and continue without the camera?
Well, either way.
No.
No, everyone's always kept them going.
Yes.
Wow. Now, is there one non-porn female celebrity that you would want to be with?
I can't not kiss and tell.
Well, that you would want to be with. Not that you. You have.
I can not kiss and tell. I mean, I didn't kiss. I can't tell. No.
Like, who's the one non-porn celebrity that does it for you? Who's the hottest one for you? That you would love to audition. Put it that way.
Until they're willing to do it and interested in me doing it, I don't think of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, thanks a lot for the time. And do you have a website that people can go on to?
Yes, edpowers.com, or you can go to www.edpowersvod.com and watch by the minute the all-new Dirty Debutantes.
You came back. You were on hiatus for a while, right?
Yes. I was on a low hiatus.
Anyway, thanks for your time. All right, so I'm here at the Exotica Expo in Atlantic City, and I happen to run into someone I know, Medicated Pete, down here. How's it going?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
You're just hanging out, right?
Just hanging out. Not doing any stuff for the show today. Just sort of hang.
All right, now Pete, let me tell you. Let me ask you rather. Have you ever farted while a girl's gone down on you?
I might have. I probably just don't remember.
Has a girl ever shoved anything up your ass, like a finger or whatever? Or?
Yeah.
What, a finger?
A finger.
Did you like it?
I did.
You did like it?
I did. It was quite a turn on. Quite a turn on.
So now, if you expect it now?
More or less, yeah. Yeah, that's all part of it. That's a part of it.
Now, who's your favorite porn star here today?
I actually have a few of them that I know, so I'm kind of impartial, you know.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to think. What was the most amount of money you think you would ever give to sleep with a porn star?
The most amount of money I get?
That you would give to sleep with one.
That I give?
They'd be like, I'll give you $1,000 or $5,000 or $10,000 or whatever. Would you?
Well, yeah.
Who would that be to?
I don't know.
If you had some money, you would do it.
That's a tough one. Yeah. It's just so many of them, you know. So many of them.
All right. Now, do you have a girlfriend or?
I don't.
You don't have
I don't. I kind of wish I did. I'm a single guy. I'm single and ready to mingle.
Now, if your girlfriend were to do like a photo shoot, like a sexy photo shoot, but you weren't allowed to attend, but it was with a male photographer, would that bother you? I mean, she's doing like a sexy one, or whatever, but you can't show up because the guy doesn't want you to. Would it bother you?
I mean, if it's for work, I mean, it's a different story. But
not if it's work. What if she's like, just doing it just to do it, and I just want this, and she's not like really getting paid for it, but it's one of those things.
I'd be a little leery about that.
The guy? Yeah. All right.
I'd have some. I would have something to say about that. So seriously.
I'm just trying to get your opinion on it. Anyway, Pete, I'm gonna let you go, man. But it's good seeing you again.
Seeing you, man.
Thanks, dude.
Yep.
You fucking asshole. Let me get your name.
Wendy Williams.
You want to get in on this deal?
Sure. Wendy Summers.
Perfect. Now, I'm just walking by your table and I saw a couple things here. And I saw your anal trainer kit right here. Now, I see 3 different sizes in there. What's that about, the 3 different sizes?
It's for those women and men who decide that they want to put a cock in their ass and need some help. So you start small and you spin. Yeah, she snorts. You start small. How aggravating would that be in bed to hear her snort all the time? So you start small and finish big.
How long does it take usually somebody to work up to the bigger size?
I've been having anal sex since I was 19, so I can't answer that. I guess it would take, I don't know, each size probably a couple months. I don't know.
Each size a couple months?
if you have a lot of anal sex.
Like, what's a lot of anal sex? Once a week? You tell me, what's a lot of anal sex? Once a week? Twice a week?
Well, let me put it to you this way. I'm probably, once or twice a week, and I had to toss the first one out when I used that in a set for her on T-Girl Solo 4, because it was like, really? Seriously? Toss that out. I'm not an amateur. But, I would say, if you want to get loose, you got to, sit, relax, have a little bit of wine, take one of those toys, work it in there, use a lot of lube.
A lot of lube?
A lot of lube.
I'm looking at the salad tossing spray. What's that about?
Well, I developed the salad tossing spray is exactly the way it's supposed to. It's for rimming, sucking, and licking, and it's for those guys who suck in bed and don't want to lick.
The show is called Why You Suck in Bed, guys. Go ahead.
Well, there's quite a few that suck in bed. They think that we're supposed to suck their cock all the time. So here's what you do. You get the lickable body spray, which is called salad tossing spray because it's a gimmick. You spray it on your cock and then tell her to taste it, or you spray it on her pussy, her nipples, her asshole, and lick it. You gotta be inventive, guys. You gotta really try to figure out something.
What does that mean for when you say that?
You gotta lick it before you stick it. That's what it really comes down.
Now, what flavors do you have there?
Strawberry and lollipop.
What's the best-selling one?
The strawberry.
Really?
The lollipop is my favorite, so I don't know why. Right.
They just stick with regular.
You just snort again? You're snorting over here next to me.
It's the facial reactions you're having to some of this. It's a shame that you're a podcast and not a thing.
But the thing is, people see me all the time. So if they want to, they don't see me as, well, that's going to change soon, actually.
Imagine, so they see you walking by, and all of a sudden they're like, oh, look, there's a dildo attached to a woman. Oh, wait, there's a 46 double D redhead with a cock. Yeah, so if they could see your reaction when you first walked over to the table, that would have been fun.
My reaction to it, you just snorted again. you got both the red hair. That's awesome. So, what's the biggest, misconception about you guys, that when people just walk by you here, you know what I mean?
I don't.
You don't care. You don't know. Actually, who gives a fuck what they think? But
as long as they're
don't snort.
Yeah, I have no idea. What do you think is?
I think the biggest misconception people have had about me here is the fact that they think I'm a Star Trek fan, which is entirely not the case.
You're a Star Wars fan, obviously, like me.
Are you absolutely? Really? Oh yeah.
Me too. That's awesome. I don't know anything about that. I love Star Wars.
All right, but then let me ask you, how are you feeling about J.J. Abrams?
You know what? As long as it doesn't use any of those solar flares on his thing from when he started running through the tunnel of the Enterprise. I love him. I love Super 8. Guys are talking about Star Wars. They fucking deal with it. I think he's gonna do good. I think as long as George Lucas is not involved and you have those guys, I want Empire Strikes Back. That's what I want. I want another Empire Strikes Back.
But what happens if J.J. Abrams says, "I want Jar Jar Binks"?
J.J. Abrams will never fucking do that. And if he did, he'd get this owned so fucking fast. And there's no way. There's no way that'll happen.
You say that, but he does like to fuck with the fans. Look at Khan. Look at this whole thing with Khan and the new Star Trek film. He's been messing with people. The trailer's cut to look like Wrath of Khan.
Well, you see the international one. You see Spock's hand on the glass.
Exactly what I mean.
We're talking Star Wars here. This is awesome. I love J.J. Abrams.
And see, this is the important thing. Now, if somebody, you guys want to know why they suck in bed, if they're talking like this, does anybody but me, this is probably a bad thing in trying to get laid. Talking with this Wendy, you can see exactly what's going on.
I have no idea what the hell you guys are talking about. If this was about a black cock or something like that, I could be all in this.
What if there's a big black cock in Star Wars? Would you watch it?
Oh my god, I would love that. I would be an instant fan.
Do you think Lando Calrissian is a big black cock? Oh no,
dude! If he has a Colt 45.
No, but you know what Mace Windu? Mace Windu's got to have a huge package.
So when it says "big bad motherfucker" on it, right?
Big bad motherfucker and feel the force, baby.
You should call your plugs here the Force. Feel the Force.
Feel the Force.
Feel the Force.
We'll do the big ones after that.
No, they light up. They have to light up like lightsabers.
Oh my god, dude!
This is too much.
And the extent. Anyway, we're going off here because I'm having fun. But anyway, you guys have a website, Twitter? Stop snorting.
My Twitter is TS Wendy Williams, and my website is WendyWilliamsXXX.com.
Yeah, my Twitter is WendySummers.com. My website is www.wendysummers.com. And yes, the site is as geeky as I've portrayed myself here.
Oh, I geeked out with you too. This is awesome. Anyway, thank you for your time.
Have fun.
Okay, so just give me some info here. Why you're here?
Why I'm here? Well, I'm from Bondage, and we are an international company. Well, actually, we've got practitioners internationally, and what we do is a technique called bondage, and it's a combination of massage and bondage and sensory deprivation. And like I said, there's practitioners all over the place, and we also support couples in keeping the spice alive and keeping their sex lives hot and exciting. And we also train people who want to be practitioners. And basically, it's really inviting people into their senses, into their kink. And the session is you've got a collar on, you've got a blindfold on, you've got headphones on, you're tied down to the table, and then we use all sorts of different implements, maybe fur, maybe feathers, and a little bit of spanking, and a little bit of pinching, and a little bit of poking. And, depending on what you're interested in exploring, we can go in all sorts of different areas.
So so when people approach you, is it more like a guy wanting to have their wife get into this? Is it, or is it like by themselves? Like, you know what I mean?
Well, all sorts of people. I mean, I get approached by women who want to learn how to do it so that they can add that to their repertoire as a provider. There's couples that are just like, we've been together for 5 years.
Something new.
We want something new. I've actually been working with men a lot in coaching, because now that all the ladies have the 50 Shades of Grey, they're wanting their man to be a little bit more gray. And so what I help them do is I help the guys to find, their version of dominant, because it's not all lick my boots warm. There's a whole lot of shades to that. But and also I help women to, really figure out what it is that they need to relax so they can surrender.
What do they need to relax? An orgasm? What do they need?
Well, no, they need all sorts of different things. I mean, for some women, what they need to do is they need to turn off their fucking cell phones.
Okay.
Some women, they need to have the house clean. They need to have, everything in its place before they can relax. Some women just need to be taken up against the door so they can be relaxed, because, they need that fight. They need that
struggle gets them off.
Exactly. Well, what it is basically that's a test. What they're getting out of the struggle is they're getting their resistance met, and they're getting that resistance held. Does that make sense?
Yes. Kind of does, actually.
Yeah. So, I mean, and, part of it is that one of the problems that I personally see with, is that we often get taught, men are this and women are that. And there's some truth to that, but there's also a lot of, there's a lot of different pieces that go with that. Some women really need the romance to relax. Some women really need the fight to relax. Some women, they just need to, have that time carved out to them. They need to know what's going to happen. And it's like, okay, so this is what's going to happen. We're going to have dinner, we're going to go to the movie, and then we're going to fuck.
And that's a routine that they get in.
Yeah, and some women are satisfied with that. What's important to them is certainty. Some women, they want variety. Today they want to go, have sex on the roof, and tomorrow they want to, be romanced and wined and dined. And then some women, they're all about connection. It's like, just look me in the eye and be connected to me and show me your heart and talk to me.
Now, what would you think that if a guy was trying to introduce this into his relationship, or the woman to the guy, and they refused to do it? Like, what would you think would be the problem there? Like, they're not open to it at all, but they really would like their partner to do it. What advice would you give them? Or how would you kind of like...
What I would do, this is what I would do, is first...
Tell me what you would do.
Let me tell you what I would... So this is what I would do. First of all, I would make a mention of it, and if my partner didn't go for it, then I'd be like, okay. And then I would back off, and...
Get him drunk and then tell him, you agreed to this.
Well, there is that version. Of course, that could also come with a court case. Not so good. But I've actually had this experience in my own life where there were some things that I wanted to explore with my partner, and he was like, no. So, I'd be like, hey, that thing that I told you about 2 weeks ago? It's like I'm really, I was thinking about it, and I think it's really hot, and what if we did this? And he was like, no. And I was like, well, hey. So then I waited about a month, and I came back, and I was like, well, that thing that I wanted to try, and you didn't, what if we did this? And so it wasn't the exact thing, but it was it was close to it.
A variation.
A variation. And I just kept coming up with the variations until he was like, okay, fine. Let's talk about this. What is it that you want? And what was cool about that is I got really clear about what I wanted, and he got really clear about what he was willing to do. And sometimes we're just not a good match.
Okay.
Sometimes you just gotta say thank you and find that person that you're a good match.
Is there anything wrong with being possessive over a person? Like if you're possessive over a person, it's kind of like, I don't want anyone fucking touching you. Like that kind of thing.
Well, it depends on where that's coming from. I mean, most times that's...
Not that they want to like own you, but they just like love you so much that they just can't have the thought of a guy touching you or whatever, or a girl touching you. Like someone else, you know what I mean? Like, God damn it,
Well, that kind of jealousy sounds a bit over the top to me.
Okay.
But, again, it's like, what's the root of that jealousy? Is it, are you afraid that I'm going to leave you? Is it, are you afraid that somebody else is going to be able to touch me better than you? I mean, there's a lot of things underneath that jealousy. And so what I like to do is I like to get down underneath what the top layer is.
Okay, that sounds fair enough. But so listen, this is actually awesome. What website can they go to?
So you can go to bondasage.com, and that's BONDASSAGE.com, bondasage.com, and come and check us out. We've got all sorts of information and trading, and there's a practitioner around the corner.
Guys, sign up for this. You might like it. Thank you.
Ladies, we do you too.
They'll do anybody here. Thank you.
Oh.
Have you ever farted while getting a blowjob?
I've queefed before, but...
You've queefed?
Yeah.
You?
Yeah.
Did your girl finish you off?
I finished her off.
What? All right. Has a girl ever shoved anything up your ass?
No, but a guy has.
A guy has, okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. What's the one accessory that a person uses that turns you on the most?
Accessory?
Yeah. It could be like clothing, like glasses, boots, anything like that.
Cowboy hat.
Cowboy hat?
Yeah.
All right. I'm like trying to like wing it now. Like I'm in different modes now.
Yeah, you are.
I know. I'm like different modes. I'm like I just went from this thing to this thing. Yeah. So. What?